afternoon and welcome. This is Carnival Radio Midday News. I am Oluwadamilare Padmos. To begin the news this afternoon, the presidency has restated President Bola Tinubu's commitment to ending insecurity and fostering peaceful coexistence across Nigeria. Social advisor on policy communication Sunday Dari made this known in a post on X on Tuesday describing the president as determined to defeat terrorism and rebuild unity. He said Nigeria is fortunate to have a leader with the resolve and experience to confront security challenges. Dari added that Tinubu remains steadfast in advancing religious tolerance, economic cooperation, and national resilience through collaboration. He stressed that Nigeria's diversity should serve as a source of strength, noting that shared experience continues to unite citizens across faith. Meanwhile, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has announced a ban on the production and sales of alcoholic drinks in sachets and bottles similar than 200 millimeters by December 2025. Director General Mojisola Adeyeye made this announcement in Abuja today, Tuesday, noting that the move aims to curb the rising misuse of cheap alcoholic beverages among youth and drivers. She warned that such drink, being affordable and easily concealable, have fueled addiction, domestic violence, and road accidents. The agency described the issues of a growing public health concern affecting communities nationwide. This comes after a directive by the Senate of NAFDAC to enforce the ban without further extension of the deadline. In the meantime, the National Youth Service Corps has announced the release of call-up numbers for the 2025 Batch C prospective corps members. The scheme confirmed the development on the official X handle today, Tuesday, explaining that the release was done according to registration order. It said camp capacities across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory could only accommodate about 40% of registered number for the upcoming orientation exercise. The management urged those not captured in the current batch not to panic as they will be deferred automatically and affected members will participate in the next orientation program scheduled to follow immediately after batch. On the foreign scene, hundreds of Israelis gathered today, Tuesday, in Kfar Saba to bury Army officer Ida Goldin, whose remains were returned by Hamas after more than 10 years in Gaza. The military cemetery was overflowed with mourners, some climbing rooftops to glimpse the ceremony, others watching from outdoor screens. Gardens remains were handed over to Israel on Sunday under Gaza ceasefire deal brokered by U.S. President Donald Trump. His father, Chimsa Goldin, praised him as a Jewish warrior and urged citizens to honor his legacy by rejecting hatred and choosing righteousness. In interesting world of sport, 18 players are now in the Super Eagle camp in Rabat, Morocco, ahead of Nigeria's 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff against Gabon on Thursday. The team opened camp on Sunday with head coach Eric Chell leading the preparations. Training begins on Monday with all valuable players participating under close supervision of the technical crew. Captain Williams